Let's talk about this dude. Oh man, what the hell did this little kid do? Oh, and this is gonna be Christina Randall, I believe. Let's find out.
In June of 2017, 15-year-old Aidan Zellmer was living with his mother Katie in Thornton, Colorado.
Oh hell, Colorado. By the way, y'all, this is Christina Randall, so make sure you go show her some love. She's pinned down in the description. She's tagged down there, so go subscribe to her on the YouTube channel. TikTok, hit the follow button. Tap the screen like crazy. Hit me with those goals, y'all. We need some people in here. Wendy, thank you. All right, let's go.
Now, living with them was also Katie's two other sons. One of those other sons was actually Aiden's twin brother, so they were twins. Now, Katie's boyfriend, Jacoby, and his daughter, 10-year-old Kiaya Campbell, were also living in the home with them. They were a blended family.
Oh, hell no.
Kaia, Jacoby's daughter, was known to have a spirit that just absolutely sparkled. She loved dancing and singing and filming her own YouTube videos.
Hey guys, so today I have a Pokemon card opening for you guys, and it is the Evolutions version. And this is my first ever pack, and hopefully I will be getting more on Friday. And it is open right there, but all I can see is that, because my brother opened it. So, yeah, let's open this Raichu pack. I have a Raichu pen. So let's open it. Okay, so the first card I have is Magnemite, Voltorb, Slipper, Spirit Link, Rattata, Magmar, Caterpie, Brock's Grit, Charmander, and the next one is my Holo Reverse. So for my Holo Reverse I have the Fairy Energy, and for my rare I have Electrodude. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon card opening.
This poor little girl, she seems sweet.
This is my first ever pack, I think I mentioned that, but hopefully I'm going to get a lot more on Friday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to stay tuned for all my new videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
And as you can see from her YouTube videos, she just loved the camera, and she was really engaging. In 2017, Kaia was in the 5th grade, and she was really excelling. At school, she was known to be a beacon of compassion. She had a very charismatic energy and a big passion for life. It's been said that she was not afraid to help those that were in need, and she had a really special interest in owls and in music. Now, Aiden, at 15 years old, he was already getting into a bit of trouble. He had done some shoplifting and even some car hopping. He had also been known to be, smoking things that weren't cigarettes and drinking things that wasn't apple juice. And from what I can tell, it seemed like Aiden's mother had tried getting him help. And at one point, it had been reported that Aiden spent a brief period of time in a mental institution where he was diagnosed with ADHD, major depression, a personality disorder, and anger issues. He ended up getting prescribed medication, but Aiden said that he did not like taking them, and so he definitely tried to get out of taking them as much as he could. Now, regardless of all of that, no one could have expected what would be coming next. On June 7th of 2017, Aiden and Kaia left to go for a walk around 7 p.m. See, the night before, Aiden and Kaia had gotten into an argument when Aiden had allegedly damaged some of Kaia's Pokemon cards. She was super into Pokemon. Because of this, Aiden agreed to go to King Supers with Kaia, and he was going to shoplift her some new cards. So the two of them left walking, and off to the store they went to get these Pokemon cards. But after 5 hours passed, and Katie, Aiden's mother, realized that Aiden and Kaia had not come home yet, she got really worried. So she started driving around the neighborhood, and she was looking for Aiden and Kaia, but she still could not find them. After driving...
Oh, man, don't do it.
around, calling their names, looking for them, and not being able to find them. At 11:52 p.m., Katie called 911. As officers arrived at the home, Katie greeted them and started telling them what was going on. At the same time, Jacoby pulled up to the house with Aiden in the car with him. Now, while Jacoby was looking, he ended up finding Aiden, but he did not find Kaia. So he's out there looking too. He sees Aiden, pulls over. Aiden gets in the vehicle with him, and they are not able to find Kaia. So they come back, and that's where they ended up meeting the police at the house talking to Katie. When an officer went up to Aiden and asked Aiden where Kaia was, Aiden told the officer that he and Kaia had gone to King Supers to try to steal these Pokemon cards for Kaia, but that he was not able to because the store had actually had the Pokemon cards locked up. Aiden then said,
oh man,
said that him and Kaia
Wendy, thank you. Y'all were almost there.
Got hot, so they came home to grab a backpack and water bottles. He said, but after that, Aiden said that they went to a different King Supers to try to get cards again. Now, Aiden then went on to tell the officers while they were walking, it started to rain. So he decided to turn to a walking trail to try to wait out the rain under a tree. Aiden told the officers that Kaia did not want to wait out the rain, so they both started walking back home. Aiden told the officers that 1 second he was walking with Kaia and Kaia was behind him, and the next second he turned around and looked and she was gone. He said that he looked all around for her, he called out her name, but he just could not find her anywhere, so he started walking back home. When asked, Aiden told the officer that he had no idea where Kaia could be at this point.
And it's like a stepsister too, you sicko. T, thank you. Y'all, super sweet. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it.
The officers, of course, were pressing him, asking him more questions, and he agreed to go with the officers to show them exactly where he and Kaia walked from King Supers and where he last saw Kaia. But when they went there, she was still nowhere to be found. Now, while they were out on their drive, Aiden told the officer that he was riding with that they hadn't actually been to that second King Supers, but that they had actually went to Walgreens. So he kind of switched his story up a little bit. Surveillance footage would later confirm this, and it would also show that Aiden and Kaia were not able to steal any Pokemon cards, but that Aiden did take some candy from the store. Now, at this point, an Amber Alert was issued for Kaia. When they could not find her anywhere, this is when Aiden was taken down to the police department for questioning. During his questioning, Aiden told the same exact story that he had already told. He told them that him and Kaia went to King Supers and Walgreens to try to steal some Pokemon cards, and that they had got separated on the way home.
You stayed on this side?
Yeah, at that point, because it was the darkest side that we could stay on.
Okay, and why'd you use the darkest side?
Because we didn't want to get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble?
I don't know, to be honest. And she was saying, like, if it doesn't rain within, like, 5 or 6 minutes, I say we get up and start walking home quick so that it does, like, we have a chance to get home before it rains. And then I was thinking it was going to rain a lot, so I was, like, wanting to sit there and hopefully wait it out.
Were you upset with her when she was wanting to go home instead of trying to wait out the rain?
No. I just thought, like, I just thought we should maybe wait a little bit longer because I just really thought it was going to start pouring and we were just going to get drenched.
So when you saw that it was going to rain, why didn't you just go into the Conoco? You would have stayed dry in there, right?
I honestly don't know. We started walking and, like, I figured, like, you know, she's right behind me. I just saw her get up and start walking this way with me. Then we get over there and I turn behind me and I just...
So why would she not be walking with you anymore? What happened?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything to upset her or make her do that, but...
I don't like him.
I never really know, because, you know, I'm sure, like, they've told you how she is. She's a 10-year-old girl. She gets angry over stupid little things. I honestly could have done something that made her mad and not even known it.
Were you in an area where she may have slipped and fallen down into a ditch or something like that? Is that how you may have lost her?
Mm-mm. After I got here, I realized she wasn't behind me.
Were you calling out her name?
I did a few times, not like, you know, like straight up yelling at every...
Man, he sounds way too just I wasn't so sure what was going on, so like, you know,
couple seconds, but
there's no emotion.
like when I got to the beginning of the street, like it looked like a big street with like dark places, or like when I would see like kind of like an open kind of area, I would like just yell.
So when you mean yell, like, how were you screaming for her?
It wasn't like super yelled, but I was yelling at it to where somebody
could hear it?
Somebody could hear it, yeah.
Did you ever think of maybe just knocking on people's doors to tell them, hey, your little sister is lost?
I was thinking about that, but I had no idea what time it was. The moment I was really confused, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Investigators interviewed Aiden for 4 hours. They asked him over and over again, and he mostly stuck to the same story. However, there were small inconsistencies that started coming up, and the investigators became suspicious. When they directly asked Aiden if he did something to Kaia, Aiden absolutely denied it.
Aiden, help us. Help us. You're not giving us a whole lot of information. We need to try to find her or find out what happened to her.
And you're not in any kind of trouble. We need your help to be able to find her so we can help her.
I'm trying to help you.
How do you think Kyla feels? Or Kaia?
Well, wherever she is, probably scared, I'm guessing.
Well, do you think she would ask somebody for help?
Probably.
Well, we haven't had that yet.
If I had any clue, I would already given it to you by now.
Did you do something to Kaia?
Why would I do anything to Kaia?
That's not really
just
an
asked you
answer.
a question. Why would you ask me a question back? Did you do something to Kaia?
No, I didn't do a single thing to Kaia.
So the investigators decided that they were going to collect Aiden's clothes and test.
Leslie, thank you. Y'all, we have to hit that. Come on. TikTok gets mad as hell at this channel. Y'all know how it is. We talk about these things and TikTok's like, oh, really? You can't say words. You can't be an adult and have a discussion about true crime things. So hit me with those, what's it called? Bestie. We need 27 more, y'all. Come on, hit me with them. Leslie just did 5. Let's go.
For any kind of like blood. And they also took a DNA sample and they ordered a polygraph test. Aiden agreed to give the investigators his clothes. He agreed to give them a DNA sample, and he agreed to take a polygraph test. In the meantime, there was a huge search party that was out looking for
Oh, man.
Kaia.
Wendy, thank you. T, thank you.
Surveillance footage was being found, and it too was showing inconsistencies with Aiden's story about what happened. There was
hell, because you're lying, bro. You're lying.
Bruh.
Several canines out looking for Kaia, and strange.
Here's the steam. Thank you. T, thank you.
Actually, those canines were not picking up on Kaia's scent anywhere near where Aiden said that he lost her. When the investigators told Aiden that Kaia's scent was not being picked up by the canines, Aiden began to change his story and said that he had actually intentionally left Kaia behind because she was annoying him.
There's something I think I could just probably tell you before it gets too far. And I
mean, you sound crazy as hell.
What I would tell you is, like, I didn't, when me and her split up, I didn't lose her. I intentionally left her because she was really annoying me. And I intentionally left her by Conoco because I figured she would be able to.
Okay, just hang on quick, okay?
It wasn't until a man and his family came across a body that officers were finally able to find Kaia. Sadly, she was deceased. She was found face down, mostly with no clothes on, and in an area that was about 1.3 miles away from where Aiden said that he lost sight of her.
Yeah, I think the little girl that's missing in Thornton, I think my wife and I and our kids just found her.
Okay, are you
Oh, Lord. Can you imagine having to make that call?
in contact with her?
No, I unfortunately, I think that she's...
Okay, hold on 1 second. Where exactly is she at?
she's face down in kind of a ditch area in a bunch of shrubs, and her underwear are taken off, and it looks like her clothes, or a lot of her clothes, are off as well.
Now, back at the police station, just before an agent was going to administer Aiden's polygraph test, she got word that Kaia had been found. She broke the news to Aiden and again asked him if he had anything to do with Kaia's passing.
Listen,
oh, hell.
We're not going to do the test today because you and I both know you weren't going to pass, okay? Okay. We just found Kaia's body.
What?
Yeah. We need to know what happened. Okay? Because everything has an explanation.
Wait, are you guys accusing me?
Aiden.
What's
happening
then?
Aiden. Aiden, listen to me.
What's happening?
Aiden.
What's happening is called justice. It's called accountability.
Aiden.
Weirdo.
This is a question I need to know.
Can you guys explain what did you find?
Aiden, stop for a minute, okay?
What did you
Look at me.
find?
This is the biggest question
What do you think they found?
I need to know, okay? This is the biggest question I need to know. Do you feel bad about what happened?
Is she dead? She's dead.
Aiden,
She's
tell
dead.
me. Tell me.
Is she dead?
She's dead.
What?
Aiden,
How? What? This is what?
let me help you work through this. I think maybe there was some, you haven't been on your medication for a while and
Oh, Lord. Brittany, thank you.
and
Lisa Dawn, thank you.
not feeling yourself.
You think I did something to her?
Aiden, I want to know what happened.
I didn't do anything. I swear.
Can you listen to me? We have surveillance video of you guys walking down the road. Okay? We have video of just you walking back. So we know that there was a time you were together, and shortly after there was a time when you weren't with her anymore.
I left her on purpose. Because she was annoying. She wouldn't stop talking about what she wanted and being annoying and
I know, so that was...
Oh, man. So you...
I left on purpose.
He's 15, Desiree. He's
What
15.
is going on?
Look at me though, buddy.
Oh.
Listen, there's no mistake too big to admit that what you did was wrong.
I didn't hurt her.
Pretty much at this point, this is when Aiden said that he did not want to be interviewed anymore and that he wanted his mother.
I wanna not talk. I wanna be by myself. I want you guys to leave me alone for a little bit.
Do you want to talk to your mom?
Yeah.
What in the hell?
Yes.
Do you want to talk to her?
Yes.
Does that make you feel better?
I'm willing to say everything that I lied about, but I didn't hurt her. I don't.
Oh, man. Yup. Did it.
I don't know why I would
Leslie, thank you. Amber, thank you.
want to hurt her. Why would I do that?
You're sick.
Listen, sometimes people do
But-
stuff all the time that they don't need.
But
It doesn't make you a bad
murder.
person.
That's crazy to kill someone.
Maybe
That
Entertainment, educational purposes only. TikTok overlords. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button, by the way. We love the TikTok shop. See what you have to do. TikTok's crazy as hell, y'all. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Hit me with those things. TikTok, hit the follow button. Come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video with us. We're live on YouTube. The channel is called The Mystery Project. Come on over. If you're just tuning in, you can start from the beginning so you can see it all. Come on over.
makes you a terrible person. Why, killing someone, that's just so bad.
And why'd you do it, bro?
I want my mom.
okay, we're gonna.
Man, you're
However-
crying because you got busted. He's not crying because they found her He's crying because he got found out.
Because of the state that Kaia was found in, investigators asked Aiden if he would be willing to consent to an essay examination. And Aiden agreed, and he was taken to the hospital for this examination. Now get this. This is the part that I found interesting. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Oh, how would they do it on him?
After the examination, Katie, Aiden's mother, asked that Aiden be taken to social services instead of being brought home. That makes me think right there that she felt that her son
Tam, thank you.
Could be capable of something.
Oh, yeah. She didn't want to bring him home because she didn't want anything else to happen. Tam, thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Because typically, if you're thinking this is your son and he was just out with his stepsister and they got split up and you feel like, I mean, even some mothers or fathers are wrong, right? They believe that their son or their daughter would never do anything and they're completely wrong. But in this case, after that kit was performed, she didn't want to take him back home with her for some reason. Something that she
Whoa. Hi, Dallas. I know. Hello. Hi, big boy.
probably knew deep down inside. Now, the next day, Kaia's autopsy was performed. I mean, they did not waste any time. The forensic pathologist determined that Kaia's cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head.
Oh, God.
The pathologist said that Kaia had received at least 5 blows to the head that caused several skull fractures, and they had to have been very hard to cause that type of damage. Kaia also had bruises all over her body, which led the pathologist to believe that she fought back at whoever her attacker was. Now, the next day after that, Aiden's shoelaces showed that they tested positive for Kaia's blood.
Oh, see, you're gonna burn in hell. Brittany, thank you.
A metal fence pole was
and all because she wanted some Pokemon cards, y'all.
Also found close to the scene. This is believed to be what Aiden used on Kaia. Now, based on that, Aiden was arrested and taken to the juvenile detention center. Aiden still maintained his innocence, though, at this point. However, while he was in the juvenile detention center, he allegedly told another inmate what he had done to Kaia. This inmate then told the way that I understand it is as long as he didn't have any of those SA charges on his record, he would have the possibility of parole, and he would also have the possibility of a juvenile killers, like early release program. But we'll get to that.
What? Oh, hell no.
That in just a second. So when he...
What do you... if he's capable of doing something like that when he's 15 years old, what the hell do you think spending however long in jail is going to do to him? Make him a better person? He's going to come out being like, oh my God, now I want to be a realtor. Yay! I want to go work a normal job. I highly doubt it.
Pled guilty.
Dude was demented when he was 15. Sorry, do not pass go. Go to jail for the rest of your life.
He ended up being sentenced to 40 years with the possibility of parole.
Oh, hell.
As a part of this plea deal, Aiden ended up being kept...
So he's going to get out when he's 55? He could get out of jail when he's 55 and be like, I'm ready to start my life.
In the youth detention facility until
he's not going to know anything but jail.
Turned 18. Then he was sent to prison. After he was sentenced... There's video footage that shows his mother being wheeled out in a wheelchair with his twin brother pushing her. And then also Kaia's family coming out as well, crying. I did see that allegedly Kaia's family was content.
Yeah, the girl was only 10, Jenny. Yeah. Rianne, the girl was 10.
With the sentencing.
Stepsister.
But I also found out that with good behavior, Aiden could be released after serving 30 years. So he will be eligible for parole when he turns 56, but with reductions of time linked to good behavior, he could actually be out of prison when he turns 46. And because of that whole plea deal thing that we talked about, keeping the other charges off of the table, he will also be eligible to apply for a program for juveniles after serving 25 years in prison. So this is what he looks like now versus when he went in. Because of the age of the two of them, so many details were left out. I did read the arrest report and the details in that, but I have so many questions. His defense attorney actually got up there and cried and said that he should not be kept in prison all these years for a mistake that he made because of mental illness. I have so many questions like, what? Like, listen, not only did he make a mistake, which, mind you,
that's not a mistake
and bad choice or a bad action or an evil action or a sinister action.
Dallas, what the hell is wrong with you? What?
Those are two different things. A mistake is when you trip and fall. Okay, it's an accident. A mistake is not purposely, meticulously planned, where he planned to take her out to get these cards, did all this, covered it up, tried to hide the body, and then came back and lied in the police faces over and over and over again, and was going to even give a polygraph test. They should have went ahead and went through with it and seen what came up, but I don't know. Some personality types can pass polygraph tests, I think, because of they believe their own lies. But I who knows what would have happened in this situation. But I definitely
wouldn't have passed it.
I don't think this was a mistake.
No.
However, I do
you don't mistakenly take the life of your stepsister.
Wonder what all the mother knew
not like that
about his behavior issues that weren't dealt with. Because for her to take him to have this examination done and her to say, hey, I need social services to take him, I don't want to bring him back home with me, tells me she knew something.
Yup.
So have y'all heard about this?
We just did.
Blended families like worst nightmare, right? You become a blended family, you have your step siblings or your step mother or father or whatever, and this is just something you don't think is going to happen.
Oh, hell. Until it does, sadly. Oh, YouTube, I love you guys. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe before you go. And when this ends, it's going to pop you over to the haunted side on YouTube. Go watch some of that. Love you guys. See you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Pacific time. See you then.